I would be a poll. I would be with the cursor over the logo. Yes, we are here to go into WWE 2. Yes, boys and girls, that does indeed mean the YouTube Wrestling Council lives, baby. We're back. Well, in a way. So, what I think we need to do is we need to put together our roster, don't you think? And how are we going to put together our roster? Well, we need to go into custom universe mode. I have completely blanked any universe mode progress I've done, which means the previous match that you guys saw on the channel of Undertaker versus John Cena never happened. Might happen again, maybe a bit sooner than that, but we've got to build a roster. And as you've already seen, I've already deleted the worst show of the week. Monday Night Raw is gone. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make NXT a main roster show. So NXT is going to be our show. We're going to run NXT the way NXT should be, and that's what we're going to do. That's going to be everything that's going to happen. We're going to run NXT. So the first thing we need to do, and yes, the banner at the bottom of the screen is telling you to talk to me, so please do that through the comments on YouTube. So, what we're going to do, is we're going to get things going by building this roster. Now, to start, we need to set up the show. So, first things first, we're going to have the minimum number of matches we can have, which is 5 matches. What I'll most likely do is, if 5 matches is too little, then we'll more than likely do each show as a live stream. I'm going to try and get together one day during the week to put a show on. Now, I don't think it does main and I don't think the game does main titles and second-rate titles, but we do need a second quality championship for the company. So I'm going to put it out to you guys watching to make the decision and tell me what is going to be our number 2 championship. Do we want a light heavyweight division? Do we want the European division? Do we want the shit John Cena United States Championship? The answer is no. Or do you guys fancy a hardcore match on every single show, where we put the hardcore championship on the line each show? I'm leaving that up to the comments. I know I'm leaning towards either the European or the hardcore title, mostly because I'd quite like to put an Extreme Rules match on every show. And then the hardcore title would be our number 2 championship, would be the number 2 title. So I'm going to let you guys have your say here. I mean, there's all manner of titles. I mean, we could have the YouTube Championship, which is a belt that I downloaded off... in fact, you know what? We'll have the YouTube Championship. But I think we'll also have the Hardcore title. So I'm going to pick the Hardcore Championship, and now... In fact, we'd need to pick a champion. We don't know who's going to be on our roster yet. So we can't actually confirm that until we put our roster together. So let's drop out of that and go back here. Now, as part of this, we want to put together our roster. So let's go into participants. And let's start. So, we'll take people off the roster as we go. Adam Rose, you're fired. Aiden English, I'm keeping you because you're going to be the first part of my tag team championships. And I'm also going to fire Alicia Fox. I'm going to hire Andre the Giant. I'm also going to hire this young lady right here. And we'll also have... We're not going to have a Terminator on the roster. Don't be stupid. But we will have Bad News Barrett. We'll also have... Do we want Legends? Yeah, I don't really want Bam Bam Bigelow. But I'll keep Baron Corbin. I'm not having Batista. I'm definitely having this Becky Lynch core that I got. And we will have Big E Langston. Big Show's coming. Billy Gunn, not so much. I'm not having Bo Dallas, but I will have Bray Wyatt. Definitely having Bret Hart and Pillman and Bulldog. Do I want any Bellas? Not really. But we will have Brock Lesnar and Cactus Jack. Cesaro's definitely coming. I don't know anything about Cameron, so go away. We'll have young Chris Jericho. And yes, I'm giving a contract to the Iron Sheik. Yep, I'm going to do that. I think I will. Colin Cassidy is already on my roster and he's staying that way. I don't particularly want Axelmania. I don't really want D'Lo Brown either. Damien Mizdow's definitely coming, as is Daniel Bryan. DDP, not so much. I'm having Dean Ambrose. Dolph Ziggler can come. And I also think we'll have... we'll keep Emma, because she's already on my roster. Let's have Edge. We'll have that one as well. Enzo Amore is already on my roster. Eva Marie has to be added to my roster because she'll be a great heel diva. I've got a plan for her. We'll have Eric Rowan so we can have the Wyatts. Don't particularly want Fandango or Farouk. Finn Balor is my NXT champion. He's going to be dropping the NXT title though because I'm probably not going to use the NXT championship. Let's have General Adnan and Goldust. We're definitely having him. And we will also... Now, do we want Triple H? Do we want Triple H in that, guys? Do we want Hunter Hearst Helmsley? I think we do, you know. I really do. Yeah, Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Let's have Jim the Anvil Neidhart, because at least if I don't want to put Brett in the main title, I can put him as a tag team. Yep, I'm doing that. I am definitely having John Cena. And I'll tell you for why. Because John Cena is the perfect person to be the top heel. I'm going to book John Cena as the top heel. Oh, now we do have a problem. Which Kane? Which Kane? Masked Kane? Duh. Masked Kane? Duh. Don't really want Ken Shamrock. I've already got Kevin Owens. I'll have Kofi Kingston because I am going to do... I'm definitely going to have Kofi Kingston for that reason alone. For those of you asking about why Hadrian Black is on the roster, that's because that's my fanfic guy that I created, yeah. And he's definitely going to be a part of my roster because I think he's cool. We'll have... Do we want Vince? No, Vince would never come to NXT. Of course he wouldn't. Let's have Neville. We'll have Paige, yeah. And we definitely want Owen Hart. Now we've already got Big Show, so we're not going to have Paul White. I'm not going to have multiple instances of one person because if I have multiple instances of the same person, things will just get really, really confusing if we have multiple instances of the same guy. Now, I know I've broken that rule by having all three faces of Foley, but I like Mick Foley, so screw you. We'll have Rusev and Roman Reigns. I don't want Ryback. I've already got Sami Zayn. Let's add Sasha Banks. Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins, yep. Sergeant Slaughter can come. Shane McMahon. Because, yeah, Shane. Sheamus, Shawn Michaels, Simon Gotch, Sin Cara. Let's add Stephanie McMahon because she can go in my Divas division. Stardust. I don't want Sting. At least, not for now. Nor do I want Stone Cold, frankly. Summer Rae can stay. Tamina can come. We definitely want Tyler Breeze. Ultimate Warrior. And we've got the next big question. And this is probably the biggest question that this is probably the biggest question that's going to come when it comes to our roster. Oh, questions of might and questions of power. Which Undertaker shall I take? Honestly, I'm taking Ministry Taker. I'm taking Ministry Taker. The Undertaker from '99 because I'm gonna adapt. I'm gonna put him in a tag team. I will also take Viscera and William Regal, Xavier Woods, and every roster needs a jobber. So welcome to the roster, Zack Ryder and X-Pac. And we'll just double check. We'll just double check Divas. Yep, we're all good to go, I think. No, we actually need a couple of jobbers, so we'll do that, and we're good to go, I think. Now, when it comes to championships, we've got our world title. We need our mid-card championship. Now, our mid-card championship is going to be the hardcore title, and who better to have the hardcore title than Mankind, because he was the first one. I don't see any reason why Mankind shouldn't be our mid-card champion. As for our world title, we'll keep the NXT Championship. Because, let's be honest, that's the coolest looking belt any of us has ever seen. And what about for Divas? I'm actually gonna swap out the NXT Women's title for the WWE Women's title. I've always been fond of that belt design. And since Paige was our starting champion, I feel it only fair that Stephanie McMahon is our champion. That makes absolutely no sense, I know, but let's be honest. In 2000, when Stephanie McMahon was the women's champion, you wanted her to get her ass kicked, and that's what I intend to give you. Now we want to go into show details because, and this is something that I've been experimenting with. You can actually tell them where the show is going to take place each week. Now I don't like the idea of the show touring, so I'm going to go here and uncheck every single area, and now we can pick where our home base is going to be. So I think every single show should come from my hometown of Birmingham, England. And yeah, so we'll do that. Yes, so every single show will take place in my hometown because let's be honest, I'm too lazy to travel, and I'm booking this shit. In fact, I'm gonna have a bit of fun. And what places do we have in Canada that we can play with? We have all the places that wrestlers are from. Okay, I thought you'd give me more cities than that. That's a bit of a pain. But let's see what else we've got. We've got Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon. We got Calgary, Alberta, Edmonton, Alberta. Let's put, you know what? Let's have the occasional show take place in Iraq. So it'll take place either in Birmingham, England, or Iraq. Yeah, I know. So that's that bit set up. We're gonna call it NXT. Wait, no, we're not. Wait, no, we're not. We actually want to change the name of the show, don't we? Yeah, show name, YouTube Wrestling Council. If you want me to change the belts, the titles and stuff, let me know. At the moment, I don't have a custom logo that I'm happy with, so we'll have that one for now as the show logo. The arena, we'll have NXT Takeover London's arena because it's the closest thing I've got to anything around my lands. And we'll have an 80s style with a transition design from NXT. Because let's be honest, this is kind of like This is kind of like a bit of a sort of a world sort of show. It's kind of like a house show. That's how our shows are going to be, and hopefully, if I can, because I'm going to have to go ahead and put make every single pay-per-view ours. Basically to get rid of SmackDown. So we're going to host every pay-per-view. So I've got the joy of going through every single one and making us the host show of all the pay-per-views, because I don't want SmackDown to exist, and in order to delete SmackDown, I've got to take them off every pay-per-view. So that's going to be laborious. But we do have 75 people on our roster, so we're probably going to have to fire some people. But the reason I think we can get away with having 75 people on our roster for now, because the first couple of months are definitely going to be like roster thinning exercises. In the we'll have we will have various "you're fired" matches on. So I'll have people put their career up, and you know, if you lose, you have to go and wrestle on somebody else's universe mode, because if I don't want you, then go away. We'll do that. We'll get rid. We'll thin the chaff by having a few losers lose their career. I might change some of the pay-per-views along the way. Obviously, we're keeping WrestleMania as the main show, but things like Fastlane might change and become other pay-per-views. I mean, let's be honest. I don't like Fastlane any more than you do. What do we have? Let's replace Fastlane with... I mean, I'll probably do some of these off camera, but yeah, I will clear up the pay-per-views off camera, because at the moment, what we want to do right here and right now is we want to do our first week of TV, don't we? Sound good to you? I think it sounds good. And I know, and right now I'm looking at my viewer figures, and there are actually 2 people watching. I don't know who the second person is, but use the comment section, because you're more than welcome. So we'll leave Fastlane as it is for now, and SmackDown, because it doesn't have any shows, can actually be deleted, and we'll go. So let's go back to the start. We are in April, and we're going to go to our first week of TV. We've got our roster sorted. We've got our titles sorted. Tag teams can stay as they are for now. So let's actually just go in and do our first week. Sound good? I think it is. So let's actually go back and let's go to the calendar for the first week. And the first match is Sheamus versus Mankind. We've got Colin Cassidy and Enzo Amore versus the Vaudevillains. Baron Corbin versus Tyler Breeze. Randy Savage versus Bret Hart versus Finn Balor. And in our main event, Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar. So, let's go. Let's start the show. The Hardcore Champion, Mankind, versus Sheamus. And they're going to go 1-on-1 tonight. Now, I'm just going to have a quick edit on that, simply because I'm going to customize this match, and I'll do this every time. Any match that Mankind's in is a hardcore match, and that's simply because he's the Hardcore Champion. So, I'll make it Falls Count Anywhere. I'm not going to play the match, but I'll have to do this, simply because if he loses, which he might, I'm going to check. I will manually change the championship, because I'm not going to make every match a title match. But if he loses the title, because that's how the Hardcore title works, and it's logical that way. So our first match is Mankind versus Sheamus. let's do this. Let's see what's going to happen. I'll more than likely commentate, I think, rather than just talk to you guys. So, ring the bell. Lock up. Sheamus in from behind. Mankind showing the skill to roll him over onto his shoulders, and he's locked. He's locked in a chin lock. Mankind's trying to tap him out here. And down goes Sheamus. Sheamus onto his back there. Big kick to the back. Mankind pummeling down on Sheamus there. Sheamus getting those punches in. Irish whip across the ring. Mankind bounce back. And back body drop down. Sheamus kicking the crap out of Mankind. Slams him back hard onto the mat there. And drops the elbow right on the crotch. Gotta say, Mankind is lucky he's already had his children, because Christ on a bike, I do not think he'll be having any more after that move. Rolls him onto his back. Sheamus off the ropes. Oh, that kick right to the face. He's pinning him. Is this it? One? No. Mankind too wily for that there. Lock up. Drops him on his back hard. That looked painful. Mankind with the elbow right to the back of the neck. And Irish whip takes him down. Sheamus with a knee to the ribs. Big punch to the chin. Into the corner. A couple of hard shots to the back there. Mankind is certainly pummeling into the Celtic Warrior. Russian leg sweep. And a pinfall. Is this it? Is this going to be it? 1, 2. No, Sheamus kicks out. Mankind is still the hardcore champion and is starting to open up Sheamus here. He's locked him in a submission. Mankind is not known to be a technical submissions wrestler. But is Sheamus going to tap out here? Will the Celtic Warrior be our first loser on this show? With YTWC debuting here in... Well, I think we're in Birmingham this time. And Sheamus locks in a chin lock. What they call a working hold. Mankind is trying to fight his way out. But every second that Mankind takes trying to fight his way out of this position, every moment he takes trying to fight out of this position, he is losing stamina. Sheamus with the roll. He rolls over. Mankind is down. This has got to be it. Mankind's done. 1, 2. No, Mankind at the last minute gets the shoulder up. We almost had a new hardcore champion, and it would have been the Celtic Warrior. Gets in behind and drops Mankind. Sheamus is going on a climbing spree. Gotta say, this is probably not a wise move. But Sheamus seems to have got control of this match, and he's lifted Mankind, but Mankind gets the reversal into a reverse DDT. Mankind picks up Sheamus there. Into the corner. That didn't really go so well. Sheamus caught Mankind's attack, but Mankind slams his head off the turnbuckle. This match seems very even so far. Knee to the chest. A big kick to the head. Mankind drops to one knee for a second there, but pulls Sheamus down with him. And plants him head first onto the knee. Here we go. Mankind's preparing. He's gonna go for that. He's going to go for that claw. He's got him. Mandible claw with the sock. Mandible claw with the sock. Is this it for Sheamus? The sock is down Sheamus's gullet. And the referee has... Nope. The match is still on, but Mankind's going for a pin. 1, 2. Sheamus kicks out. Sheamus kicks out of the mandible claw. Mankind looking shocked at this. Grabs hold of Sheamus, reverse DDT. Plants him back first. Got him down, holding him down for the pin. 1, 2. Sheamus kicks out once again. Mankind looking very much frustrated at this. He has not beaten Sheamus, but Sheamus has got him up and drops him with white noise. 1, 2. Mankind kicks out. The Hardcore Champion is holding on there. Sheamus with a kick to the gut and a brogue kick. That's it. Mankind's done. 1, 2. Mankind kicks out. That was almost certainly it for Mankind, but he kicked out. He somehow found it in him to kick out of that. Sheamus pinning again. 2, no. Mankind is frustrating Sheamus here by kicking out of everything. Jams the shoulder hard into the chest there. And takes him down with a bulldog. Oh, but Sheamus still fighting out. We have to question at this stage who is going to win this match, as this match is back and forth. 1, 2, no. This match is completely back and forth now. Mankind Irish whipped into the corner. Clothesline from Sheamus. Big boot to the chest, but Mankind catches it, spins around and drops him. This match, sock! He's got the sock! Mandible claw! Mandible claw! Sheamus has got to be done with this mandible claw. I think that's it. Mankind's going to get the pin here. 1, 2, no! Sheamus! Sheamus still finding it deep within his psyche to kick out of that move. Mankind is furious with him here. Mankind. But Sheamus fighting back. Both of these men. Sheamus got him up. White noise. White noise drops Mankind. Sheamus going for the pin. 1, 2. Mankind kicks out. Mankind showing some of the strength that made him a multiple-time champion, and kicking out of that assault there by Sheamus. Picks him up onto the top rope. Climbing high. And throws Mankind off the top down to the ring. Sheamus has taken quite a pasting in this match. But this is it. 1, 2, no! Mankind still finding it to kick out. This is absolute insanity. Mankind is kicking out of everything. But Mankind's going for it. Pulling pile driver. Boom! Drops him with a pulling pile driver. One, 2, 3. Mankind beats Sheamus in the first match of YTWC Lives. Mankind hits the Mankind hits him with a pulling pile driver. Staple finisher there of Cactus Jack, taking out Sheamus. And let's be honest, if you lose in your first match, the chances of you sticking around on the roster, well, my boy, them slim. So Sheamus, you've lost yourself a point. That's right, that's right, my ginger friend. If you keep losing points like that, you will find yourself fired. Either way, Sheamus beat down on Mankind, but in the end it was just too much. And Mankind defeated Sheamus. He's still the hardcore champion. And let's roll to the next match, which is coming here courtesy of our sponsors at WWE 2K16. Which, let's be honest, is a better game than last year. And it's going to be Enzo and Cass versus the Ford Villains here on YTWC Lives. So let's do this. Let's have this match happen. This match is beginning. Simon Gotch and Cass starting the match. The Ford Villains facing off against Enzo and Cass. Question is, who's going to pick up the victory in this? Will the Victorian-based tag team take out Enzo and Cass? Or will one of the finest tag teams I've seen in some time, will they pick up the victory? That's a question only this match can answer. The Ford Villains, the current tag team champions. If the Ford Villains find themselves defeated, then, well, you've got to say that Enzo and Cass will have earned themselves the tag team title match in the near future. And we do have a pay-per-view coming up in 3 shows' time. But off the ropes and down goes Cass. Got to say, credit to the Ford Villains. They are utilising those quick tags a lot here. That's definitely a smart move when it comes to. Definitely a smart move to utilise the quick tags when you're taking on a team of power and speed like Enzo and Cass. After all, Colin Cassidy being one of the biggest specimens we've seen here in some time, and is definitely a man with a future in the company. But Simon Gotch is just taunting him at the moment while Aiden English fights with Colin Cassidy at ringside. The referee hits the mat. Simon Gotch is now beating down on Colin Cassidy in the ring. Into the ropes. Off the ropes. Simon Gotch climbing the ropes here and coming off with a big elbow drop from the top. Gotta say, the man flies well for a Victorian strongman. Simon Gotch fighting out of that hold. Big punch to the gut of Colin Cassidy. That punch to the face wasn't so successful though, as Colin Cassidy shakes it off and throws Simon Gotch to the floor. Gotch is lying out there and Enzo's in now. Enzo Amore takes the Irish whip from Simon Gotch, but then reverses the move. Gotch probably wants to utilise one of those tags soon, as he's starting to get beaten down. Whilst Colin Cassidy has taken a hefty beating in this match so far, Enzo Amore is completely fresh, and you've got to think that that gives an advantage to the team of Enzo and Cass, because now, whilst Cass can recover, Enzo is fresh. Oh, Simon Gotch moves out of the way there. Enzo takes a drop kick to the back. Again, a quite flying move considering the man is a Victorian strongman. But into the corner and a big punch to the face. And he's lifted him up. And rolled forward with him on his shoulders. Will Enzo Amore stay down? One. No, only a 1 count. Enzo Amore has not taken enough of a beating to be done yet. And he picks up Gotch, spins him round with the aeroplane spin, and puts him back down on his back. The wasteland-like maneuver. Simon Gotch kicks out of that one. But he's starting to get beaten. He's starting to get beaten down. Simon Gotch more than likely should look to get out of that ring as soon as he can. Enzo is starting to take advantage of him now. But a big reversal and a kick to the gut into the corner. Oh, reverses the attack in the corner and stops Simon Gotch from tagging his partner. But Enzo is back in the corner. Now we've got a tag. In comes Aiden English. Double team maneuver there. Aiden English is now the legal man. Enzo Amore taking on Aiden English here. And of course Aiden English has the same advantage, has one of the same advantages that Enzo Amore had when he first came in. Enzo tagging in big Colin Cassidy there. Obviously Aiden English has been out of the match for some time and is moderately fresher than his tag team partner, which gives him a slight advantage in this match as Colin Cassidy is thrown down in his own corner. Aiden English posing down a little bit here. Colin Cassidy is back in the ring. He ducks under that move, but Aiden English picks him up and drops him on his neck. English looking for something. He's pulled Cass to his feet. And just slammed him. He just dropped him. Pin attempt here on Cassidy. 1, 2. Cass kicked out. Colin Cassidy found it within himself to kick out. Aiden English pulls him to his feet. What's he looking for? He's looking for a roll up. He's rolling Cass up. 1, 2. Oh, but Colin Cassidy kicks out, and that would have been a shame there because Enzo Amore was out of the ring at the time. So Colin Cassidy was most definitely on his own there. There was no tag team partner available to run in. Bit of a Russian leg sweep there takes Aiden English down to the mat. Aiden English is pulled back to his feet, takes a big boot, and is more than likely down from that. 1, 2, 3. Gotta say, that was an incredible match, and obviously now Enzo and Cass have got to be in line for a tag team title match. You have got to think they are in line for a title match here. On their first night, they defeat the tag champions. So you've got to think they have got a good chance at getting a title match. But we've got to keep going because this night continues. Obviously, guys, it's things that are up in the air about this show are whether you want me to put entrances on for the next show. You guys need to let me know whether you want to see that. Do you want entrances? Do you want me to play the matches? You tell me. For now, let's just start the match. It's Baron Corbin versus Tyler Breeze. And Tyler Breeze coming off there and coming off a rope bounce and takes down Corbin. Corbin with a shoulder barge. Corbin is bigger and stronger than Breeze. So you've got to think Corbin has an advantage in this match. As he's pushed back into the ropes, the referee is counting that there and he's breaking these two men apart. But Tyler Breeze, an impact to the head. And these two men are just brawling back and forth. They're testing each other here. At this point, we don't know which one of these men is going to take complete control of the match. Corbin looking to express his power and strength initially, but thus far is having little success. As Tyler Breeze is still fighting back, but now Corbin appears to have taken control. And a big punch to the gut. Tyler Breeze and Baron Corbin are fighting it out. Corbin fighting back. Breeze is too quick though. Breeze is definitely too quick. And you've got to think that there's an advantage for Tyler Breeze in the fact that he is quicker than Corbin, and takes him down there with a vertical suplex. Would appear we have a Jim Ross fan here in the comments. I don't know where you came from, Marvel Mark 300, but hello! As Tyler Breeze and Baron Corbin go for each other with a big... Oh dear, did he really just do that? Did Tyler Breeze just stamp on a man's testicles? Is that a thing that just happened? Because if he just stamped on a man's testicles, you've got to disqualify him for stamping on a man's testicles. And Corbin is not too happy with that as he starts to fight back. But Breeze has definitely got the speed advantage. Pinfall from Tyler Breeze. No, kick out. Baron Corbin, those paintbrush punches to the head. Chokes him. He's starting to strangle him a little bit there. But Tyler Breeze is fighting back into it and pulls him down. Bangs his chin off his shoulder there. Baron Corbin, however, has got him straight up and drops him with a Samoan drop. And a pinfall on Tyler. Is this it? 1, 2. No. Tyler Breeze kicks out. Into the corner. Lifts him up. Tyler Breeze is on top and Baron Corbin is dizzy in an axe handle smash. Breeze with the supermodel kick. Corbin's down. 1, 2. No, Baron Corbin kicks out of the supermodel kick. Baron Corbin fighting back, but he has just taken a supermodel kick and he is now fighting back against Breeze. Throws Breeze against the ropes. Springs him off the ropes and drops him. Big kick, big knee to the back of the neck. Tyler Breeze is back on his feet. Pulled to his feet by Corbin. Corbin is starting to open up on Breeze here. Lifts him up and slams him down. Pinfall. 1, 2, but the referee notices Breeze gets his hand on the ropes. Tyler Breeze, with a bit of ring presence, puts his hand on the ropes there. Tyler Breeze exits the ring. only to climb straight back in. Those are tasteless remarks, my friend. Tasteless remarks. You don't make fun of a man's medical condition, my friend. But Tyler Breeze there beating down on Baron Corbin. Tyler Breeze is on the outside. Baron Corbin throws him into the ropes. Breeze is down on the outside by the steel steps. Tyler Breeze and Corbin are fighting outside the ring. The referee is going to have to count this. And they're both back in before the referee can get too far along the count. Kick to the knee. Into the ropes and over the top goes Tyler. Big punch to the head though. Slams him down on his back. Locks in a submission. It's more of a rest hold really, but trying to work down Baron Corbin's resistance and his stamina, because obviously you do not want them. You don't want this man fresh and energetic in this match. You want to wear him down, and that's the best way to get your opponent down, is to wear them down. Again, some more tasteless remarks in the comments. I don't support them. I don't particularly like them. I know who you're talking about, and I'm not going to correct you. Okay, you can stop now. But Tyler Breeze has been slammed down hard on his back. And 1, 2, Tyler Breeze kicks out. Somewhere deep down inside, Tyler Breeze is finding the energy to keep kicking out of these assaults. Baron Corbin has got him though and picks him. Oh my God! Face first into the mat. 1, 2, 3. Baron Corbin. Wait. No, that wasn't a 3. Even I thought that was a 3 count, but that was not a 3 count. And Baron Corbin came so close to defeating Tyler Breeze that even I thought he had. Big hard kicks to the back of the legs. Baron Corbin, he's effectively beaten Tyler Breeze at this point, but Breeze is out of nowhere trying to fight back. Unfortunately, a big clothesline into the back of the neck. Into the corner. Tyler Breeze, though, he falls short of that clothesline. Still gets hold of Corbin, though, and puts him into the Tree of Woe. And several kicks to the face. Corbin is now starting to take some damage. You've got to wonder how long this match is going to continue, as Tyler Breeze is going for a pin. Is this it? 1, 2, no. Corbin kicks out. Corbin finding the energy and the strength to kick out. It's only in a match like this that you realise exactly how quickly the momentum of a WWE contest can change. The momentum has completely changed in this match, and Tyler Breeze is now dominating this match. And it's just something like this that makes you realise exactly how quickly the tide of a contest can change. Tyler Breeze was being beaten into a puddle in the middle of the ring. He had essentially lost this match less than a minute ago. And now he's on top, but it looks as if Baron Corbin is looking to come back as he drives those elbows home. But Breeze with a Russian leg sweep. Breeze is still firmly in control of this match, and I dread to say that as Baron Corbin takes out the leg of Tyler Breeze, lifts him to his knees and boots him in the face. Tyler Breeze, Eustace, is a man who calls himself a supermodel. He says he calls himself Prince Pretty. Well, he's not going to be very pretty after a knee to the face like that. But Tyler Breeze snaps the neck down. I genuinely don't know who's going to win this match. Oh, well, that's got to be it. Corbin's got him. He's hooked the leg. 1, 2, 3. Tyler Breeze has been beaten. In his first match, he loses to Baron Corbin. Tyler Breeze loses to Corbin in that match. I think we have got to keep things going here tonight. Baron Corbin is certainly working his way towards a championship match here. But let's go on to the next. Let's go on to the next match, and I think we might be getting close to our conclusion here, because we've got our triple threat match: Bret Hart and Randy Macho Man Savage. This quite frankly is the weirdest match I've ever thought about. The question is, who's going to win here? Is Finn Balor, our current champion, going to come out on top in a match with two of the biggest legends in the history of this sport? And yes, I call it a sport because, let's be honest, guys, these people are better athletes than most professional sportsmen. I know the results are predetermined, and so do you. But let's be honest here. I don't see many professional soccer players taking a beating like this on a regular basis. When Cristiano Ronaldo breaks a nail and is out for 6 months. Finn Balor is, however, he's beating the living hell out of Bret Hart. Who'd have thought that Finn Balor would beat the hell out of Bret Hart? Well, that stopped because now Randy Savage is beating the hell out of Finn Balor. I know it's a triple threat match, so there's going to be somebody standing around a lot during this match. But Randy Savage drops the elbow on the arm of Finn Balor. It looks like Bret and Savage now are starting to work together a little bit. Well, I suppose the main target in this match is going to be Finn Balor, because he's the champion. Although Savage and Bret aren't friends, and Savage beating into Bret now. Savage and Bret having a bit of a set too. Double team on Savage now. Honestly, this match could go for ages because I don't know who's going to win this one, and these guys have all got stamina for days. So I can't see this match ending anytime soon. I mean, it's only just started, but let's be honest, we're coming up towards the hour mark on the show. Bret Hart goes for a pin, but Randy Savage is not going to let that happen. Finn Balor has got him. And he kicked Bret Hart in the face. But Randy Savage is all ready to take on Balor. Balor seems to have got himself together now and is starting to pick apart these two legends. But at the same time, both of these men are bigger and heavier and stronger than Finn Balor. Savage with a Russian leg sweep. Bret working the leg of Randy Savage. Pulls him to the middle of the ring, but he's not going to be able to pin him. No chance, because Balor's standing next to him and breaks that pin up immediately. Finn Balor stomping the arm of Bret Hart. But Bret pulls down the head. Randy Savage grabs him in a rear waist lock and slams him on his leg. Balor's legs are starting to take quite a bit of a pasting, and that's a bad thing to have. That is a bad injury to have in a match with Bret Hart. Let's be honest. A match where Bret Hart is in, you do not want to have weak legs. Because of that famous Hart family submission. But Bret goes for a pin. Only gets a 1 count before Savage kicks out with fury. Balor picks up Savage and suplexes him. And Bret locks in a submission hold of some sort there. An abdominal stretch, I think. But Savage paintbrushes the back of Bret Hart's head to stop that move. He's got Bret. Bret flips over. Savage is slammed onto his neck. Finn Balor going for a pin on Randy Savage. 1. No, Savage immediately kicks out. Bret Hart would have broken that pin if it had gone any further anyway. But Savage is driven face first into the mat. I think Finn Balor might be looking for that trademark finishing maneuver of his. But Savage is back to his feet. Savage thrown into the corner. Balor, the chairperson of the Balor Club, was about to take Savage off the top, but Savage with a crossbody misses everyone. Bret Hart reverses that attempt at a body slam by Finn Balor. Bret's dragging Balor to the middle of the ring. He's looking for a pin. The referee didn't even get his hand down for 1 before Savage had broken that pin. Randy Savage going for a pile driver and drops Bret Hart with a nasty looking pile driver. But Balor gets on top for the pin and gets a 2 count. Randy Savage was sort of getting back to his feet after that pile driver, and Balor tried to take advantage, dropping on top of Bret for the pin. But Bret had too much of that veteran instinct about him and was able to kick out. But Balor's climbing up. Is Balor looking for that move? I don't think it matters because Savage grabs hold of Bret and moves him. So Balor just jumps off the top and headbutts them both. Into the corner with Bret now. Bret is pushed back, is back into the ropes. Finn Balor goes to the corner. Drop kick to Bret. Bret bounces the back of his head off that rope and is sat in the corner looking quite dazed. Savage is now starting to dominate Finn Balor. Randy Savage is climbing to the top. Is he looking for it? Yes, he is, I feel. Savage was looking for that elbow drop. But Bret Hart, again, some veteran instinct, jumped on top of Balor for a pin. However, that was not enough to finish this match. Savage is looking for a high-risk maneuver here. Off the ropes comes Balor, taken out with an elbow. Drops Finn Balor on his neck. Bret's going to the top. What's he looking for? He dives down on top of Balor and goes for the pin. One, nope, Savage is not having that, and he breaks the pin. Randy Savage is not having that, and he breaks that. Look, Bret and Savage now going at it while Balor starts to get himself together. Bret is taken down. Balor's dropped on his legs again, injuring the legs. Not a good move. No, pinfall. No. Bret breaks that pin before we can even get a 1 count. Finn Balor with the punch to the face of Bret Hart, picks him up and drops him knees to the chest again. And now he picks up Randy Savage and power bombs him with a sit-down power bomb. And the refs count him 1, 2. No, Savage kicks out at 2. Balor could have won that match because Bret was too preoccupied with getting up off the floor to break up that pin. Bret's got a pin on Finn Balor now, and Savage breaks it immediately. That's the thing with this, with a match like this. You've got to make one of your opponents unable to stop you from pinning the other, and Balor seems to have done that because Bret's down, and Balor code breaker to Savage. Balor's going up top. Is he looking for the coup de grace? I think he is, but will he get it? Yes, coup de grace, but misses. Bret is smart there, and he picks Savage up, and Finn Balor probably could have broken his ankles as he lands the coup de grace on no one. Finn Balor lifting up Savage and dropping him onto the knees again. Both Bret and Savage are down. I think Finn Balor's looking for something. He's waiting for Savage to stand. Savage gets up, and Finn Balor drops him with a brain buster. Bret Hart and Bret Hart is dragging Savage. He's trying to steal this, and he's got him for the pin. But Balor's right there, and he's there to break it up. Bret trying to take advantage. He was trying to take advantage there of Finn Balor's move as Finn Balor posed a little bit post move. However, he was unable. Finn Balor, Bret Hart and Randy Savage are now here at ringside. Lillian Garcia appears to be having a conversation with our ringside doctor. I don't know why she's at ringside. She hasn't actually done any work tonight. Because when you have entrances turned off, she doesn't do anything. Finn Balor now taking a bit of a pasting there. But Bret Hart and Savage are fighting out at ringside. Obviously, it's no count out because who do you declare the winner if one of the men gets counted out? Savage is not silly at ringside, and Balor just hit his head off the turnbuckle, off that steel post. Sorry. Bret Hart and Savage are fighting it out. Bret throws Savage back in the ring and follows him in, while Balor is laid outside from that shot to the head on the ring post. Savage and Bret fighting it out in the ring. Balor's back in. Savage going to the top. And Balor knees him in the face and knocks him to the outside. Balor is beating on Savage outside the ring. Bret is laid in the ring like a corpse. Balor throws Savage into the ring and slams the elbow to the face and climbs in. Balor seems to be on top here. Bret getting straight on top of Savage, trying to take advantage of Savage's knocked out state. But Balor breaks the pin. Bret with a pile driver and Savage is bleeding. I think Randy Savage is bleeding. But Finn Balor has got Bret Hart, lifts him up and drops him. Balor pinning Bret. No, Bret kicks immediately out of that. Bret Hart had the strength to immediately kick out of that. Randy Savage is bleeding like a stuck pig. Randy Savage is bleeding like a stuck pig, and he's climbing to the top looking for that elbow, I think. But Bret Hart, he goes for the elbow but misses. Randy Savage landed the elbow on solid canvas and nothing but. Brett is now beating on Savage. Finn Balor is laid out because he was going to take that elbow. He's crawling across the ring. Brett's got the sharpshooter on Savage, but Balor's up. What's Balor going to do? Is he going to break it? I think he's going to break it. He's looking to break it. He can't hit him. He can't hit him because game mechanics. But the move is broken up anyway. Powerbomb on Brett. Sit down powerbomb. Is this it for Brett? 1, 2. Brett could not kick out and Finn Balor pins Bret Hart. My eyes are wide. Finn Balor just pinned the Hitman. I'm in genuine shock here, guys. Finn Balor just pinned the Hitman. I thought for certain this match belonged to Brett or Randy Savage. But the Demon Finn Balor, the NXT champion, has picked up the victory in this match. My genuine shock says it all. Finn Balor defeated 2 legends tonight. I don't know who's in line for a title shot, but right now neither of these men, I'd say, even after such a legendary match, such a great contest, a brilliant wrestling match was had. But Finn Balor has come out on top here. And I feel that Finn Balor is going to be the NXT champion for some time to come. He has defeated both Bret Hart and Randy Savage in a fantastic contest. And I think that is all she wrote for the return of YTWC. The YouTube Wrestling Council is coming back. We're not the same beast that we were. We're not the same animal. But we for sure are alive again. I'll see you guys next time for more YTWC. Good night.